it's our favorite Harley Quinn. And this has been widely requested. So let's just jump into it, shall we? First thing I always do before any makeup at all or any like cleanser is put my contacts in. So I make sure that my fingers aren't dirty when I'm getting ready. The contacts that I use, while I'm trying to find them, the contacts that I use are from Pretty Fabulous. I don't remember the color name, but I will definitely link them in everything that I use is going to be linked in the description, JSYK, because half the time I won't remember what it's called or what it's from, but I know where to find it, so, yeah, so, first things first is pop the contacts in. As you can see, my eyes are, like, naturally very dark brown, but these are some of the best contacts I've ever found because they make my eyes look, like, naturally blue, which is bonkers to me. Ugh. See the difference? Oh, hold on. It always takes me a little bit. Okay, there we go. See the difference? Yeah, these are nuts. I'll turn the brightness back up once I get these in, but the brightness just makes. Oh no! Oh no, my other contact is dried out. Okay, I got contact lens solution and I'm letting it soak, so hopefully it'll go back to being a normal contact in time because I have work in 2 hours, so I'm hoping that I get this all done and off by the time I have to leave. So I'm just gonna move on. So the next step is I moisturize my face and then I like dry out any acne I have so that the makeup doesn't sit in the pore. So the first thing I do is I take my generic brand baby oil, which you can find at Walmart for like $2 or $3 or $5, I don't know how much it costs. I just take the itsy bitsy littlest bit, that much, and I moisturize. Mostly just moisturize like all my super dry areas. If you don't have dry skin, you probably shouldn't do this. I have like hella dry skin, so it's like absolutely necessary. You guys are like hella low. I'm gonna. Wow, that's a good look. Okay, that's better. After that, currently I have some really bad acne. I don't know if you can even see that. And there's some in my eyebrow too. So I'm going to dry that out so that the makeup doesn't sit in it. And I know I just said I had dry skin, but like, this is my life. So basically what I do is I take a cotton ball and then just some normal rubbing alcohol on the cotton ball, and I just work at my areas that are nasty, which as of right now is mostly just the side of my forehead. Like you can see in my eyebrow that I have a pimple, which sucks because Harley's eyebrows are like super important. And I'm just kind of going over other places that have acne. And then that's that. And then, let's see if my contact lens is... Now you gotta make sure you eat before your convention, because I know you, and you'll forget, just like me. Or because you're in so much makeup, you'll refuse to eat. So make sure that you have your nice balanced meal of a microwave meal and a sugary soda. I got them both in! Woo! Okay, so at this point, I'm just checking the time. Ah! Okay, I have an hour. at this point, you would prime. I'm not going to prime because I've noticed every time I prime, my makeup comes off my nose. And I honestly think that the baby oil does a decent job of priming my skin. So I'm not going to, but if you want to, this is the point in time where you would. So now I'm going to put my wig cap on. On the struggle bus. Okay. And with Harley, I don't know why I do this, but oof, it just makes life easier. I start contour first before even putting the foundation on. I think because her skin is like pure white, it just makes it easier. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit. And I'm taking this dark gray cream color. It's from a company in Nashville. They don't sell online, but Ben Nye, it's a dupe of Ben Nye, so I will just link the Ben Nye. So what I do is I take a flat brush, and all of my brushes are from the same place on Amazon. It's an Amazon store called BS Mall because I don't have enough money to buy like nice brushes. So I just load up my flat brush and I just kind of paint on features that would otherwise lose their definition under the white makeup. And I know it looks nuts, but trust me. And I kind of do like a hook shape. I don't know why, I just do. It works for my face, might not work for yours. Oh shit, wait, no, I forgot a step. Okay, pretend like I didn't just do that. I'm gonna take a dermaplaner, which you can get a pack of these, like 3 of these on Amazon for like $4. And I'm gonna trim up my eyebrows because usually my day walker eyebrows are thick. But for Harley, I don't really like the glue method. It doesn't work for me, so I just trim them. So I'm just trimming my actual eyebrows up a little. Done. Okay, that's all I forgot. So now that I have my contour on, I'm going to take, hold on, I'll be, next step, take a detail brush. Where is it? There it is. And some white Ben Nye. It's just straight white. And I'm going to zoom y'all in a little bit. There we go. And at this point, I'm going to start laying the base. I'm just going to go in. Like so. Just lay white makeup. Who was texting me? Group message. I'm just laying an opaque base in the places that it needs to be the most opaque. Because I've come to find out that the little beauty sponge things, they lay it down, but it could be thicker. So I'm just laying it down, I guess you could say. It's a little crooked, but like, bear with me. My nose itself is a little crooked, so it's whatever. And then I carve out my nose. So I draw this weird, like, penis shape on my nose because I have that ball at the end of my nose, and that's just the best way to camouflage that. And then I'm gonna go in my jaw. Okay. Now at this point, I'm just gonna wipe off the excess so it doesn't get all over my bag. At this point, I'm gonna take my sponge. I do not have the money for a beauty blender, so I just buy like the 6-pack on Amazon. And again, I'll link you. And I just I just sort of like punch myself in the face with it. Like that. And blend. I don't swipe, I press because I don't want to move. I'm putting it down, putting my makeup down very specifically. I don't want to move it. I want it to stay. So I just sort of punch it in my skin. Like that. Boom. And it kind of hurts your arm if you've never done it before, but like whatever, you'll get used to it. And I'm using the fat side, the bottom of the fat side, because I'll use this pointy bit later for my nose and stuff. And like detail areas. Okay. So now I'm going to work with the little pointy bit. I'm really get into the nose. And then get into the chin. Yeah, like that. And then, because this thing is so big and I don't want it moving my product around, I'll get into a fluffy brush. This, also from BS Mall, and just blend that as best as I can. Oh, I made her thin. Whoops. And then go back with my sponge and just ever so lightly lighten it up a little bit. Like so. Okay, at this point, I'm going to put on blush. I use this brand I've never even heard of before. This was a gift from a friend. Literally any hot pink blush will work. It doesn't have to be Hikari, honestly. You could probably find a Ben Nye blush for cheaper, and Ben Nye is like the best in the world. And then I just take this brush that came from a Ipsy bag. I have no idea. Oh, it's Lisa Frank. It's a Lisa Frank like contour brush, but I use it as blush because I don't know how brushes work. And I just like really get it in there, and then I start like back here at the top of my cheek, and then I bring it like a little under my eye. Not directly under, but like where my little cheekies are. Because Harley's skin is pure white, it would be completely see-through. You would just see all of her blood. Like literally all of it. So I just kind of work it everywhere. And then definitely all on the tip of the nose. Like, because she's drawn with like a really pink nose tip anyway. I mean, it makes sense. She's pale as hell. So, like that. And I put a little bit on the chin too. Like so. And then I highlight using this Luna Calypso highlighter. It's kind of purpley. The mirror broke off, so it just kind of free floats in my bag. And I like really work. I'm using a Real Techniques brush, but there is a brush that looks like this that comes in the BS Mall package. So this was a gift. So I mean, I basically coat the tip of my nose. And then the bridge. And really just meet the blush with that outside corner of my eye. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is a highlighter. Then At this point, I would powder using my Ben Nye powder, but because I have work in an hour and I need to take all this off, I'm not going to do that. But I would cover my face and bake the shit out of it with Ben Nye Neutral Set. So then from there, I would take a gray eyeliner pencil. This is from NYX. The color is Charcoal. Would sharpen it. Definitely sharpen it. And I would outline my lips. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. Oops, wrong direction. Line the lips. I'm going to turn this brightness up a little. There we go. I messed up a little, so I'm going to clean it up with that detail brush from earlier. Oh! I just threw a brush at myself. Boom, fixed. Where'd that brush I just threw at myself go? Oh no! Oh, I just lost a brush. Okay, well you know what? It's fine. We'll just not use that brush. So then at this point, I'm going to take another sippy sip because I'm not going to be able to after this point. And we're going to take... Oh no! I used this lipstick, but everything has come off of it. So I have no idea what this brand is. But it's from an Ipsy bag. All I see is liquid lipstick and then some kissy marks. So if anyone knows what that brand is, let me know. But a good dupe for this would be Stila. I don't know what color, but I know that Stila has really good liquid lipsticks. It's just like a bright, cool cherry red. And I just work it in. I'm sorry, not bright. It's a dark, cool cherry red, like a Christmassy color. My cats are currently pawing at the door, so if you hear something weird in the background, it's my cats. Woo, lips done. So at this point, you should look like like a geisha or something. That's what I feel like during this stage. I actually think it's like a really cute look. But now we're going to move on to eyebrows, which is going to make it less cute because Harley's got some crazy eyebrows. So what I do is I follow the natural shape. I'm using the same gray eyeliner as before. Following the natural shape of this first block of my eyebrow, but then going up higher on the outside. Because she's got those crazy arched eyebrows. And just sort of following through with that. Oh, that's where my pimple is and that hurts really bad. Okay. I try to make like hair-like strokes so that they look natural. Now, I don't have my palette with me, so I need to grab that. Okay, now I'm going to take an angled brush and my Morphe 35B palette. This one. And I'm going to take this red shade and then the black, and I'm going to do her two different colored eyebrows. So as you can see with my wig here, the red is on her right. So I'm going to fill in my right eyebrow, this one, with red. Right? Yeah. And I don't fill it in, I do hair-like strokes. Okay, red eyebrow done. Now I go in with black. Okay, if you don't feel crazy at this point, then there's no hope for you. So now, it's the fun part, is the eye makeup. So I'm going to go back in with that black from my Morphe palette with this big buffing brush, which is also from Real Techniques, but like I said before, it comes in the small package. So, and I'm going to just pack that on my lid. and underneath. So it should look like you just got hit in the face. And it's okay if it's a little messy because her makeup is a little messy, and we're going to be blending it out anyway with some color. Sir. Okay. At this point, you could just blend this out and it would be like the cover of the first edition of the New 52 comic where she's just wearing black eyeshadow. You could just buff this out and it would be like that. Or what I'm going to do is her iconic look with the red eyeshadow and the blue eyeshadow. So, taking that same red shade from before on a blending brush. This one is from BS Mall. I'm just going to work it into this eye, starting at the black and just doing windshield wiper motions like every beauty guru tells you to do. And going back in for more product when it's not red enough. And I kind of bring it up all the way to the eyebrow because I like that look. You don't have to do that. And then I like really go at it underneath. Make it nice and messy. Because she's a messy girl. It kind of looks like a bruise, but honestly, it's a look. And I just work in more product where I can so that it's just really red. And then I like the streaky look, so I just sort of, I'll do that. Boom, done. It's super easy because it's messy as shit. Then I'm gonna do the same, but with this blue shade on a different blending brush that's also from BS Mall, and then I'm just doing the exact same thing on this eye. And this color tends to be a little bit more pigmented, so I am a little bit more careful with blending all the way up. I'm a little bit more light-handed. Then I'll make it messy. Like so. Okay, now I'm not sure if you've noticed, but at this point, the inner eye is like a little bit, it's a little bit messier than what I like. So, I'm going to go in again with the same detail brush and my white Ben Nye from before and just clean that up a little. Just that much. And then, oh, okay, the brush I dropped was my foundation blending brush. I don't have it. I would use it. I'm just going to use my fingers. Boom, done. Now I'm going to take this, this highlighter from Surreal Makeup, which is a makeup company that sells their makeup at conventions. They're these two really nice, like, real adults. Like, I know I'm technically an adult, but I don't understand taxes, and I feel like these people definitely do. So, the color is Opal, and I will definitely link that because their makeup is so good. And I haven't even opened this yet. Oh, no. Okay, whatever. And I'm just going to take it on my fingers and go over those high points again. just really showcase the fact that this is where my cheekbone is. Even though like I kind of covered it with eyeshadow, I just really want the world to know. Oh yeah. Just like that. Just with my fingers. And then I'm going to take my highlighting brush from before and just sort of blend. Blend. And I always blend the red side first because if you get a little red on this side, it looks natural because red is the color of blood, you know, like it's close to pink, which is the blush color. But if you did the blue and then got blue over here, then you would just look bruised as hell. So, yeah. Okay, I think the makeup is done. Obviously, if I was going to a convention, I would paint my ears and my neck. And if I did paint my ears and my neck, I would use Paradise AQ paint in white. It smells amazing, but I'm not going to a convention, so I'm not going to do that. So the last thing to do at this point is mascara, which I have no idea where my mascara even is. So, where would that be? Never mind. So now it's time for mascara. If you want to add eyeliner, you can, but I don't because I'm already packed on the black eyeshadow. I don't really see a point. And this mascara is just the Ulta, like, Plush Drama Volume Mascara. I don't know. I like Ulta's that mascara. It's good. And then, I'm going to zoom you guys out. Oop, nope, wrong direction. It's time for the wig. This wig is from Webster Wigs. It's like literally the best wig I've ever put on my head. I love it. I would recommend them 100%. It is a little pricey. It retails for $95, like US dollars. It's 65 euros, I think, but it's worth it. Okay, wig is on, and then I take these U-pins. Let me get one out of the bag. It's from Mennonite Maidens on Amazon. You can also get them at Ulta. I really don't know why I ordered them from Mennonites, but I mean, like, I don't, whatever. And so I just pull it down, I push forward through the lace, and then I slink it back. And that keeps it flush. This is what I learned when I assisted a professional wig master on a show here in Nashville, and this is what I learned. So this is like what we do in the theater world. This is how we pin on wigs. So I'm just going to do it again on this side. And there you have it. Professional woman. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well, that was my Harley tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything else that you want to see, like if you guys want like a ponytail tutorial, or I do plan on filming a Widowmaker makeup tutorial for March rewards. So if that's interesting, let me know.